It's the Movie Toasty Show. Yeah, Movie Toast.
Hey, Toasters. This is Movie Toaster Dennis and your favorite puppet, Movie Toaster Adam, here
What's
interviewing.
up?
Hey, dude. We're all here with Movie Toaster Tommy
Hello.
interviewing another episode of Toaster Talk.
Can I just stop
This
here?
is-
Look
yeah.
how sexy this guy is. Look at that hat, his fucking facial hair, his fluorescent shirt.
There you go. Yeah,
What a
that's
hunk.
true.
He's on the market, ladies. Yeah.
By the way, yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right.
You can forgive him for being a Niners fan. It's okay, guys. I do. I do.
I don't
Just
even
kidding.
know what sports is.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So in Toaster Talk, we, the Movie Toasters, want to get to know you guys, the fans. This is an opportunity for you guys to actually get into a video meeting with us. We're going to ask a series of questions, and we just kind of want to know the general flavor of the toast here. We want to hear what your taste is. Maybe you can steer us towards some stuff that we haven't been watching. It's a new segment. It's going to be primarily for YouTube, as you're all at right now. Yeah, peeping with the big old eyes there. I hope you guys enjoy. This should be a good time. This is the first of a handful of Toasty Talks that will be with us hosts, just so you can get a better idea of who the fuck we are.
Who are you people?
Quickly be seeing more episodes with some of you guys, the Toasters. So,
Get at us, toasters. Social
Yep.
media, movie_toast, everywhere but Facebook. Because
Yeah, all
fuck
the-
them.
yeah, all the biggies. We just don't do that one. I guess without any further ado, we should just jump right in. Movie Toaster Tommy, I got a good one to start.
Uh-oh.
You ready?
Yeah.
What was the first movie you saw in theaters, or what is the first movie you remember ever watching?
Oh my goodness. I'll say the earliest I remember in theaters,
Okay.
Liar Liar.
Okay.
Starring Jim
Really?
Carrey.
Was that like 95, 94?
Somewhere around there. Yeah,
Nice.
early 90s, mid 90s. My little league baseball team, we went to go see a movie together after
Mhm.
either one of our practices or one of our games or something like that.
That's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
One of the guys on the team was like, "Hey, let's go see Liar Liar." Everyone was like, "Hey, yeah, let's go. Can we go? Let's go." And that was my first ever time that I had a Jolt Cola.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
And not only just one, I had 2 Jolt Colas.
Oh my God. You must have been off the
I
rails.
laughed the entire movie. The whole movie.
Just bouncing off
And
the
then we were
ceiling.
bouncing around. Yeah, and then after the movie, we were in the parking lot, and I was recreating scenes from the movie.
Is there a
About
doctor in the
of
house?
the color of the pen and stuff like that. Oh man, it was an experience.
Now, what was it like being the first time you walked into a theater? Do you remember you're like, all these seats are here, the lights are going down? What was your thought? Do you remember any of that?
I just remember it being one of the coolest things ever. It felt like a ride at a theme park.
Nice. Now, had you known about Jim Carrey back then, or is this your first foray into his work?
I think that was my first. No, I don't remember what came out first, but I think The Mask.
I was about to say The Mask. That was probably my first too.
I think that was my first Jim Carrey.
Nice.
Was The Mask.
Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's
Or
I was
Dumb and
gonna say
Dumber. Might have been Dumb and Dumber too.
Oh really? Not
Yeah.
Ace Ventura.
Oh man, yeah, I think it was.
Like,
I
that's
don't.
But who knows?
prime
You might
Jim
have seen them
Carrey
in
years.
different times.
I
like-
might have seen. That's the
That's
thing. Yeah, back in the day, I would see movies on TV way more than I would see in theaters. Going
Oh,
to
yeah.
theater was a luxury back then, not a luxury and a privilege, and not like it is nowadays.
True that.
Well, I mean, not right now. But
Yeah.
like when there's no quarantine, you can just go to the movie whenever. And it back then when I was a kid, it was like, oh, we get to go to the movie. Not
It's a big
let's
event
go. You guys
going
want
on.
to go see a movie? Yeah, let's go see a movie.
Yeah.
Now, that brings me to my next question.
Yeah.
What has been one movie that you were so excited about you couldn't wait to go see, and then you get there and you're like, oh, I was kind of let down by it?
Here's the thing about movies. it takes a lot for me to be let down, let alone completely
Okay.
let down by a movie.
on.
Most of the time, if I'm going to see a movie in the theater, I'm probably going to enjoy it.
What about maybe a movie that wasn't what you thought it was? Like you were excited to still see it, but then it starts going, you're like, oh, this isn't.
There was a movie we actually talked about on one of the episodes. I don't
Yeah.
remember the name of it. All I remember was telling the audience that the trailer was the best part of the movie.
Well,
I do
unfortunately,
remember.
that can name a lot of things.
All right, so I don't
Oh.
think this is the movie you're talking about, but I do remember you were so excited to see Joker, and before we rolled, you're like, I wasn't expecting that.
Joker. Yeah. Joker was, I wouldn't say a letdown, but it was definitely not what I thought it was going to be. The trailer, that's exactly what I said. The trailer of Joker was the best part for me. The best part of that movie was
Makes
the trailer.
sense.
Okay, interesting.
It was way darker than I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm. Probably like you were expecting maybe something a little more comic booky, something more of a
Yeah, and I didn't expect him to go on to a talk show and
and
Yeah. I still got to freaking see it myself, to be honest.
I won't say anything. I'm glad I didn't finish that sentence.
Yeah, me too. All right, Tommy.
Okay.
What was the first name in cinema that you started noticing? Seeing that name attached to a movie, you were like, I'm going to go see it because
Tom
of
Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, okay, what was it
Yeah.
about Tom Cruise?
Top Gun.
Top Gun. Oh, yeah.
Was it his personality or his persona or
the action-packed movies that he was always in, and early on, a friend of mine was like, he would talk trash about Tom Cruise, and not because of his personal life, but he would talk trash. He said, "Oh, he acts the same in every movie, blah blah blah." And Tom Cruise was the first actor that I ever stood up for. And my response, anytime anybody brought that up, by the way, I think that's a bullshit argument when if you're trying to talk about someone's acting, like, oh man, he acts the same in every movie. So what? It works.
we don't know what their life
Right.
is like outside of
and
movies.
Whatever he does, it works. And
Yeah.
that's what people.
I don't know. Sometimes it gets stale. Not Tom Cruise specifically, but I feel like that
I know
every
what you
once
mean.
in a while,
Yeah.
you'll get someone that's just like, oh, well, did we need?
But
Did
for
we
Tom
need to have
Cruise,
that dose?
that's what the studios are hiring. That's what they want.
Yeah.
And then but then
he
it
can do
also
different
makes when
stuff.
you get like a Tropic Thunder
Les
performance,
Grossman.
or
Exactly.
even like, what was that one where he was the plane?
American
American Made.
Yes, yeah.
American. That was even a different style of than what Tom Cruise normally does,
and it's refreshing to see that.
It is refreshing
that he pulls it off.
But he was so Tom Cruise was the first one that I ever defended when someone was trying to talk trash about him, and he's the first celebrity that I ever officially wanted to meet.
Nice.
And I still do.
Hey, you still got the chance.
I know the first thing I would always say, I'd be like, "Oh, my name's Tom too." Hey, look at that! Like since as long as I can remember, that was always the first thing I'd say when I'd meet him.
Nice. So to stick with a negative connotation, if you could, let's say Thanos snap away any movie from existence and everyone forgets it, like we're in the movie yesterday, what would that movie be, and why would you ask that question? Why would you choose that movie?
Man, if I could eliminate or Thanos snap one movie from existence, good Lord, this is a
whatever you can toss out there. Something.
Geely.
Okay.
Have you ever watched Geely? I
never saw it, but I heard so much
either.
bad talk about the movie that I don't ever want to see it, and I don't think anyone else should ever have to see it if they haven't seen it.
Heck, maybe if we got rid of that movie, we might still have J-Lo and Ben Affleck being a couple.
Yeah, right?
You just saved the marriage.
Like, he never marries Jennifer Garner. They never have kids, so they start a production company that just fucking powerhouses everyone else. And
he gets in the music game with her.
He starts releasing albums.
Sorry, Mark Anthony. We got B. Affleck.
Oh God. All right. So Tommy, tell us about a guilty pleasure movie that you enjoy watching that other people either may not know you like watching, or maybe you don't really want other people to know you like watching.
Oh, oh man, this is gonna be a made up. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm
Sex
just
in the
kidding.
City 2.
Guilty pleasure movie.
Yeah.
Oh God. So for the longest time, I've made up a list of movies that I can watch over and over and over and over. Never get tired of watching them. And
Hello, Dolly, number 1. Music Man. Come on.
Believe it or not, number 1
Human
on the list,
Centipede.
which is weird because it's not my favorite movie
That's
Oh,
of
totally
all time,
understandable.
but it's definitely number 1 on that list of movies. The Prince of Persia movie.
Oh, how is
Oh,
that? Apparently it's
okay.
good
Jake
since you like it.
Gyllenhaal. It's a good movie. I you know what's funny is I've never played the video game,
Me
but
neither.
I understand. I knew about the video game,
Mhm.
so I kind of knew roughly the story of, like, at least the premise of the game, and I knew what you could do in the game. It was kind of like PlayStation's version of Assassin's Creed, but it came out before Assassin's Creed.
And Prince of Persia is much, much older. It
Yeah.
comes from like the
Much
late
older, yep.
80s or early 90s. It's
Right.
Yeah.
And so I was just giving a reference to if there's listeners out there right now that only play on Xbox, and so they know, like, oh yeah, Assassin's Creed. I know Assassin's Creed. But
Oh,
they don't know
we got old ass listeners. They
Yeah.
probably know the back in the day shit.
Like,
Interesting.
I don't even think it did very well. Maybe
No.
initially, like opening weekend, it might have done well, but overall, I'd say that the movie didn't get a whole lot
Now,
of
what's
good
your favorite
ratings.
part about it? Did it have good dialogue, good action, good story?
The whole idea of the rewinding time. I don't know. I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
time travel.
What has been your most, let's say, bad experience going to the movies, and why is that so?
Okay, my worst movie going experience ever. I my brother and my aunt, she's actually my great aunt,
Okay.
so my mom's aunt.
Mm-hmm.
We were down in Carmel, California,
Cool.
over by Monterey, if any of you know where that is. And
Huh.
she was like,
Okay.
"Oh, I'll take the kids. I'll take them to go see Titanic." And so my dad and my mom went to go see As Good as It Gets. So we were all in the same theater, but in different cinemas. Yeah. So we were watching the Titanic, and it was cold, for one. There was no heater in the theater.
Gets you in the zone of that movie.
And I believe
Yeah,
it was
right.
raining outside, and there were leaks in the theater.
Oh,
So the
Jesus.
floor was wet, and there were like puddles
Oh.
on the floor.
You were on the sinking boat.
That's basically, yeah, we could see our breath in the theater. But that wasn't even what ruined it for me. What ruined it for
What?
me was there was an old couple behind us.
Mm-hmm.
And periodically throughout the movie, I'd get
And
And
gross.
when I say I could feel the mist and the air from his sneeze.
you
from the
got
old
like a
man's
4D
sneeze.
experience.
And so it not just the sneezes, but then he would cough and
Oh.
Sure. Oh,
throughout
God.
the whole movie. And
It's like watching Titanic while riding with the lowest class. Shit,
You are
remember?
now
Jack.
I will say it didn't negatively affect the way I think of the movie. However, going forward, anytime I watch Titanic, I think of that movie theater. Would you consider that to be negatively affecting the way I think of the movie? Because now,
No.
anytime I
No,
watch
it has
the
nothing
movie,
to do with
As long as you're not like, I hate this movie because that old man in that rickety theater.
okay, no, I don't hate the movie.
All right, everybody, it's rapid fire time.
Rapid
Right,
fire!
We're gonna hit you with a series of questions that you're gonna answer as fast as possible. They can be as little as 1 or 2 words. That's just fine. Don't think too hard. Just go with your gut. Hit us with your quickest response. And We'll do a handful of these.
You're a
All
big music guy. What's your favorite musical?
Oh boy. I
Whoa.
can't think.
Would you say Mulan?
Look at me.
It's got to be a Disney movie. I'd say The Beauty and the Beast.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
What is your favorite action movie?
Top Gun.
Nice.
Top Gun, okay.
Favorite sci-fi movie?
Oh, Interstellar.
Cool.
All right. Favorite movie featuring a badass chick as the main character?
Isn't it the Atomic Blonde? No.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's a
okay.
badass.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Favorite horror movie?
1408.
Cool.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Favorite superhero movie?
Captain America.
Okay.
First
Favorite-
Avenger.
Oh, good call. Good call. Let's see. Favorite black and white movie?
Ooh, Sin City.
Nice.
Oh. Favorite movie featuring a car chase?
Born Identity.
Favorite movie on a
Oh.
boat?
Nice.
Captain Phillips.
Oh, I'm the captain
Oh.
now, bitch.
Yeah.
Good call.
All right. Favorite movie that has a scene on a train?
Oh. Shanghai Nights. Or Shanghai Noon or something like that.
Yeah.
Shanghai Noon.
Yeah.
Favorite movie on a road trip?
Road Trip.
Oh, there you go. Romantic comedy.
50 First Dates.
Perfect.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I think that's going to bring us to the end. Do you have any
Nice.
questions you want to toast us on really quick?
No, I'll save those for later.
All right.
I will say though, Interstellar is not my favorite sci-fi movie. That was the
You were put
first
on the
one that
spot.
popped into my head. Yeah.
That's what we want. We want rapid
Yep.
answers. That was
Yeah.
good. You did great.
Any of you toasters care to sit in the hot seat yourselves? You got to hit us up on the social medias. Find us on Instagram, Twitter,
Yeah.
Reddit.
Yeah.
We want to talk with you. We want to chat with you. Even just kind of just to hang out. Let us know. Let's hear what stuff you like, what you don't like. We love talking about movies.
Mhm.
If you enjoyed the episode, please subscribe, like, do all the fun things. Hit us up in the comments.
Tell your
tell us what-
grandma about us.
At AARP.
Hit us up with your favorite Tom Cruise movie.
Hashtag 2 Toms, since we got two Toms
yeah,
here.
2 Toms. All right, folks. That's another Toasty Talk.
Avita
Looking
Zaid,
forward to
everybody.
sharing another one with you.
There we go.
Till next time, guys. Stay toasty.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Dennis and Adam joke about orgasms and sweet movie reviews. We talk about TV too, right?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Movie toast.